This week I'm reviewing Iron Man 3. That's right, it's the kickoff of summer blockbuster season, which means big budgets, big explosions, big franchises, and most importantly, big groups of rude nerds ruining my fucking movie-going experience. Before I get to the review, because I did actually like Iron Man 3, mainly because it pretended like Iron Man 2 never existed, which was a good move. The nerds are just, they're ruining everything. Like this one asshole was moving around my row and knocked over my water from my cup holder, and just looked around and said, "What was that?" And I said, "That was my water." And he said nothing. No sorry, no pick up the water, nothing. And all I thought was, wow, I would like to punch this dude squarely in the face, but I can't because I have a life and no acne, and I played sports. So therefore, I would be a bully, and the headline the next day on the cover of the Daily News would be like, "Large man with social skills attacks innocent cell phone gamer." So I couldn't do that. And also, I noticed something weird at the theater. I went by myself, and I had a backpack with me. And that's just 2 strikes against me already, given what mildly beige people have done with backpacks recently, and also what happened in Colorado last year at The Dark Knight Rises. So I immediately start getting all these looks from people like maybe I'm a weird, militant, suspicious person. And I just kept thinking, no, I'm not a fucking nerd. Nerds are the ones who do all the fucking mass shootings and heinous shit. We give, wedgies to kids in high school and then move on and, have sex and have a normal life. You guys are the ones who... So but the movie started anyway. Here's the point. The movie started and all was forgiven. Especially because I was sitting in the second row and the guy who knocked over my water left the theater because he found the seat unacceptable. But he sucked. He sucked as a human being, and if he ever sees this video, I hope he realizes he's a piece of shit. So anyway, on to Iron Man 3, which I did enjoy. It's full of good performances, although Robert Downey Jr., as Tony Stark / Iron Man, I don't want to say he's mailing it in, but he can do this role in his sleep, basically. The writing for him, though, I thought it had a disproportionate number of good lines for him relative to other movies. He's been good in the other ones, but this one I felt like they really jacked up the snarky, sarcastic, uncaring comments, which I liked. And I hope everybody in the theater also realized that he's not really a nerd. Like, nerds aren't cool and sarcastic and witty like Tony Stark. Guy Pearce was in the movie channeling his inner Brad Pitt. He was excellent as one of the villains. Ben Kingsley is solid as one of the villains. And I get the movie credit. It was big. It was full of great effects, but it moved along well. It was a very solid kind of start to the summer movie season. The best thing the movie does, though, is it basically acts as if Iron Man 2 never existed, which is smart. It's basically Ben Kingsley is playing some sort of weird Bin Laden hybrid. Like, he kind of is a Bin Laden type character, which is sort of creepy when you think about it. And Guy Pearce plays a very suave scientist who you can just tell is a dirty piece of shit. And I thought the plot was good. I thought the action was good. The effects were good. I didn't think it was a great movie. But I think forgetting Iron Man 2, it basically acts as if Iron Man 1 happened, then the Avengers, then Iron Man 3, which is probably the way it should have happened anyway, although then this would have been Iron Man 2. But I'm going to give it a B+. I don't want to spoil the plot of the movie, so I'm not going to give too many details, but it's worth seeing. It's a good kickoff to the summer season, and hopefully if you even skip it this weekend, you can avoid some of the rude nerds that are ruining America. So that's it, guys. Next week I'm reviewing The Great Gatsby because I always wanted to see a movie taking place in the 1920s with a Jay-Z soundtrack, because we've already had a movie in the 30s, Gangster Squad, that did that, and a movie in the 40s, number 42, that did that. So why not see a movie in the 20s? I also look forward to seeing a Civil War movie, hopefully one of these days, with Jay-Z on the soundtrack, because that would be historically accurate. Alright, that's it, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Go see Iron Man 3. It's worth your time. Maybe see a matinee just so you don't get ripped off. But yeah, it's worth your time. Fuck you, nerds. Have a nice week.
Wanna get the feeling, gotta get the feeling.